Bitcoin has been absolutely exploding towards the upside after we got this news that Grayscale won against the SEC in this lawsuit. We perfectly predicted this a few hours before we actually got our news released, and we got a perfect breakout out of this symmetrical triangle that was very much news related. After the Bollinger Bands were once again screaming for volatility, we got our massive breakout and our massive news. And right now, at this point, everyone is once again flipping bullish. But in my opinion, right now, you should actually not be getting fooled. And I am going to be exactly explaining why right now you should actually not be getting fooled, and why right now is actually a good time to maybe even flip bearish. Don't click away of this video right now because I've just said that. Of course, we have been bullish on Bitcoin at these lows. We were waiting for a bullish divergence on the daily time frame. Now, we did not get that, but we definitely were bullish at these points right here. But right now, once we are up again, well, everyone is once again starting to flip bullish on the Bitcoin market, and I'm just not buying into it. I will be exactly explaining why in a short bit, but I have been the one that was saying that this Grayscale spot Bitcoin ETF announcement is expected to be made yesterday, and everyone was actually doubting me right here on this prediction. But in the end of the day, well, this played out very well. We were expecting this breakout to be made, and we were expecting that this was going to be very much news related. Now, there are actually multiple reasons why I'm still not buying in towards this top right here, and why I do think this is actually going to be a good moment to be flipping bearish. First of all, having a look in towards what happened exactly with XRP during a similar event where the SEC actually lost in a lawsuit. Well, prices shot up immediately right after. Everyone was getting bullish again on XRP. XRP was getting relisted on every single exchange, but actually right after that we saw a very slow bleed towards the downside. And right now, once again, doesn't this look very similar to you? Well, in my opinion, it does. Another thing is that Grayscale may have won the case right now, but a spot Bitcoin ETF is not yet confirmed. I have written this post right here on X, but basically to summarize it, of course, Grayscale won with the court decision right here, so the SEC will need to reconsider the application of Grayscale, and they either need to provide a valid reason for actually rejecting the conversion, or they need to approve the application. So guys, they can still reject it. If they provide a valid reason, they can still reject this conversion. But of course, they cannot really provide a valid reason, of course. So the question still remains actually, when is his spot Bitcoin ETF going to happen, and not if it is going to happen. And well, probably all of these spot Bitcoin ETFs and now also Grayscale will just get delayed up until the future, just like it happens all the time. So probably all of these decisions will just get delayed until the final deadline, which is going to be next year. At least that is what everyone, and myself included, is right now expecting inside of the market. And if this were to be the case, well, I do think this whole pump towards the upside is going to start dying off again towards the downside. Now, of course, there is one big exception. If we are going to be seeing an approval of this spot Bitcoin ETF, what some people are expecting actually, with Bloomberg Intelligence right now believing that this Bitcoin spot ETF could launch this week. Well, if this is actually going to be happening, well, then of course we are going to be expecting this pump to continue massively towards the upside. Okay, but in my opinion, this is just way too optimistic, and in my opinion, I just think it will be getting delayed. So with all of this information kept in mind, we are going to be having a look in towards the charts, because actually what we can be seeing is that we are still trading inside of a major downtrend actually. A lot of people are right now flipping bullish at this point right here, while at the same time we can actually also see that we are getting rejected from our 200 weekly moving average. So in my opinion, are we really going to be seeing this new highs being created right here? Well, at least if we can be holding this downtrend structure right here, and if we are not going to be seeing any spot Bitcoin ETF being accepted or any other big news events that are going to be happening, well, I think this XRP structure is going to be getting repeated right here in the Bitcoin price. So I'd like to keep it real with you guys and not be overly optimistic right here in the Bitcoin charts, but be realistic in towards the Bitcoin charts. Yes, these Bitcoin breakouts were very beautiful and we have been calling it right here with this grayscale case, but I'm not buying in towards these tops right here. At least not right now. And if anything were to happen in the Bitcoin news or in the Bitcoin charts, well, I'm going to be updating you guys as soon as possible on my Twitter page. So be sure to be following me on Twitter. Also, join my free Telegram channel with the link down in the description. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.